Right, okay then, we've arrived, so we're going to set up the tents now. Let's see who gets it set up the quickest though. Yeah. Right, so we've got a 2-man tent, and the green one there is a single man tent. Small poles, crisscross at the top.
Feels weird compared to our massive tent.
Yeah, it will do.
But this is a wild camp.
Got the mutt there. She's tied to the spike, so she ain't going nowhere. Right, so we've got this lovely little canopy, this willow tree that's sort of bent right over to the ground. We're going to make use of that. We're going to make use of that for shelter and shading. So what we're going to do, we're going to tie the tarp under here. This is quite a perfect spot, nice and shaded. So we'll tie the tarps probably to this side or this side here, and having it sort of a slight angle facing downwards. The 2 tents will face inwards to this way because the sun spends most of its time over that way. Right, so if you make sure your opening is facing, put yours here, Leighton, because yours is more in the shade here. And then if you can bring yours inwards, a bit further in here.
You know these things, do they go into the little hole or the big hole?
Yeah.
The little hole?
Yeah. Bit of wood there can use for later as well. Right. It's quite a little wild camping area this is. Nice little wild camp. Although it isn't, but it's as close as you're going to get to this area. Just get rid of these. Just going to get rid of these because we don't need these. Don't need these branches. Huh? Don't need these branches at all. Just hanging down in a way. I'm going to leave those. I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave these ones here, I think. Right. So I'm just checking the ground for any sticks or something. We'll move all these. In fact, we'll be able to use these for kindling. Kindling there, that'll do. I won't put it in there too close to the stagnant water.
Yeah, bring it here. Put them together.
It's because it's dry spell, but you'll still get a bit of damp. Bring it in.
Bring it in, and I'll put mine there near you.
Back there. That's it.
I can't do this.
Right.
Pegs. I ain't got that.
Right, pegs are in the blue bag. Right, so that one is more or less. You got a bit. You got a green bit of canvas for the top of this tent.
Yeah. How's here?
You got a square bit to hook over the top there.
How's just here because we're having the tarp and that.
Right, so you've got the 4 corners here. Hooks. That just gives you a little waterproof protection over the vent thing there. Put it in that way round. Look. In that way.
Yep.
That's it.
That better, yeah.
Over that way. Do it over that way. And look over the other way. That's it. Over there. So that gives you the ventilation just under there like that. So this is a trespass beatnik 2-man tent. And as you can see, it's well, actually I wouldn't actually classify this as a 2-man tent. I mean, that's just big enough for me, and that one there is obviously big enough for one. So I don't know where they get like 2-man tents. What if you've got a huge person?
Yeah, like me.
It ain't gonna work, is it? Yeah, it's got the usual ones, so usual things. So it's got a side pocket there, side pocket that side to store odd little trinkets and what them would be. Bits, obviously sewn in ground sheet, which is standard, and that's it. It's just got the the zip up bit here, which fastens right up. I'll show you that in a sec. We've got a fly sheet in her, which is standard. Standard fly sheet, and then you've got the outer door, which zips up. And it's the same with that one. I don't think that one's got a fly sheet in them, has it? Oh yeah, it's got a separate one there. So what you do, roll these back, fasten this back. I don't know, you fasten on the back actually. There's a toggle here as well. And then just leave that shut with the fly nets down to keep it flat. Right, these are this is self-raised floating mat. So
what's this? I've never seen these before.
Put some blow, keep blowing air until it stops, and then screw that tight. You don't need to blow too much. It's just a little bit, just to pad it out a bit more. Got a little bit at that bottom there, look. Right, so this one here, just tighten the, just put a little bit of air in and you tighten this little toggle thing up here, like that. And then there's a separate inflation valve there for the built-in pillow, and the same goes for that one there. So so our layout basically is the two tents there facing inwards towards where we're having the shelter is, underneath this willow tree here, and that quite perfect. It gives us nice shading here, because I think most of the day is going to be shaded in this area, so I think this would be perfect for keeping us cool. Right, my bag, I call this a grab bag. The state of emergencies, you can just like I say, just grab it. So got a Morcom knives, couple here, got a blue one and a red one here. So then we use them for cutting this, and then we've got some parasailing cord. Anyway, this is what they use on boat sails, which is probably just as strong as paracord. This is. I've got a whole roll of it here, so decided to use this thing, get the green. I've got it, so might as well use it. And it doesn't matter if I throw it away either. I'll try to salvage as much as I can rather than chuck it away. Right, let's get this tarp and get the shelter up. Right then, so tarp's up, we've got it on a little angle, so if it does rain, it'll just wash off this point here, especially to this point here, down here. I can't get these cords up any higher because I ain't really got anything like a ladder or something to stand on, so we've got to tie it as best we can to the 4 points there, and just pull the back down here. But it's big enough to sit under. We're going to have the fire pit just here. So it's not near the trees, although it's under the trees, but it's not over the trees, and it's not going to catch fire because the tree's a bit too far up. So the shelter really just acts in case it's chucking it down the rain, we've got somewhere to sit under. Right then, so got tents up, tarp up,
Tables up.
we'll get the rest of the kit out, put tables and chairs up, and then what we can do then, we can get the fire pit going, or well, we'll get the gas stove going, we'll get the kettle on first, and then we'll get cooking later, I think. And that's what we can do now. Right. Make sure their metal things are completely out, otherwise it's just going to fold in on you and trap your backside. Don's got see-throughs again.
Stop filming that. You have to pay for that. Onlyfans.com/Donna.
Splendid. Pretty good piece of kit that, all folds into completely flat. And a little mat as well. Lovely. Right then, so we'll get the remaining stuff out of the car that we need. Get one more chair up. Right then, so we've got a nice little fire pit here we're going to use. So I'm going to basically just unpack all this and get this rolling. Right. Okay. So right. So. Huh? Yeah. Right. We'll unpack the fire pit. This comes with a few. This is what we use for the lid, but I'm not going to use the lid. So basically, we've got a fire grill, two things for the fire grill, and then we've got a bottom pan which we put in there, which we're not going to use that. The legs are pull ring job, pull rings like that. So we'll have it, position it there, I think. There, and to use this for polka face. These other two bits we're not going to use. That's just the lid and the inner pan. Put it on there. They can go back in the bag. I'm not going to use that. They can go to place. I'm not going to use like it yet. Another cuppa first. That's all the wood. Right, so we've got the wood. Wood's all sorted. So basically we've got the wood sorted out, and which is that. It's a good job we bought this because there's not much wood processing to do around here. There's nothing to really get hold of apart from twigs. Small kindling we probably can get started off with, like those little bits there, and then all the main wood in there. I'm going to keep it tied up, keep it dry. So we've got the cool box there to put the sausages and bacon in. So we're going to do some fire lighting later. Then we'll get some burgers cooked, some sausages, chicken. Tomorrow bacon sandwiches. Mate is trying to set up that little table. I bet he's going to struggle. It's not as easy as you think, that ain't. That's a little high gear tent table. It's quite handy as a bedside table. It's quite low down. So if you've got it inside one of these little tents, it's quite handy just to stick your phone on or your little alarm clock or something. Right, they go through the holes in the side. So they go through here.
Can't see that.
But you might have to, yeah, you've got to whole thing's got to be completely straight, completely flat. Thread it all the way through to the end until it clicks. That's in place. Right, those tent pegs, they can go back in the car. Rubbish.
Yeah.
Where's Marla? Right. As long as you remain with us around this area, it's okay. Otherwise, you're going to have to be staked to that thing there. Oh, okay. Looking good. We've got a nice little setup here. We're going to try and do some little activities as we go along. So we've got tents up, shelters up. The stove is ready for the kettle. Oh, I've got this nice little cute little kettle here. It's a sort of hiking kettle. Right, so I'm going to have to... Right then, so we've got a little gas stove here we're going to use to boil the kettle, and this little cute little hiking kettle. First time I've used this. It's got a little hook, little thing here, obviously to pull it off when it's hot, and also you can hang this up on over fire. Probably not too high. Now fill this up. Fill this up with a little bit of water. Who's having tea? Right.
Yeah.
Right, let's fill this up. I think this is about, how many litres is this? 2 litres? No, it's not a 2 litre one.
1 litre. I think it was 1.5 litre.
1.5 litres, so that's 1.5 litres. Oh, look, what are you doing?
Get down.
She always does
Come
this
here.
when you're trying to do something. It's very difficult. Always remember to turn the little thing on the top here, makes it flow quicker. Right, and the on here. With the kettle being small, it only just fits on there. Maybe I need an attachment. I need to get an adapter for that. Yeah.
Don't ask that either.
Well, I've got to try and adapt this kettle because it's not fitting on that stove very well because it's so small. So I'm going to take this out of this and then place it on like that, and there we go. So you can see there what I've done. I've got this out of that other stove, placed it over the top there like that, and just rest the kettle on there, and I've got water in there. And right, turn on, put the lever down, there we go. This water's leaking, turn everything up, we've got a bit of a leak here. So I'll put this away because I don't need that. So, as you can see there, that's nicely doing. It hasn't got a whistle on it, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that. Right, while that's warming up, you can get something to eat. We just bought like a little takeout with us, just to start us off while we're getting set up, and then we'll do the cooking stuff later.
Got an extra sausage. Record. Looks good. How long did that take you to do that then, Mum?
Not long. Dave blew the
Yeah,
air
yeah.
up. I put the sleeping bag in the blanket.
It looks nice. My tent. I'm with Marla. So that's Marla's bed. That's my bed. Hey up. Yeah, that's my bed. David, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
He's putting
do?
the lights up. They all at night, they're real light up.
Oh,
That's a
trying to
good
do that.
idea. That's alright, babe.
Whoa.
Oh shit!
Right then, so this is our setup now. We've we see there we've got the lights put up now, so it'd be interesting to see how bright they are later on. Another row there. Just got them in this area just to light this area up a bit later on. Also got me a little thermometer so we can check on the it's a hygrometer there, and thermometer there as well. So it's a multi-tool as well. It's got a compass underneath. It's got I'll show you what's inside it. Hold on a minute. Let me just right, as you can see in here, it's got a compass, magnifying glass, spirit level, and a mirror as well. It's quite handy. And then got a little light here, little switch there. You won't be able to see it though. And then in that little, there's a whistle, flint and steel in there that you have to use. That little gold pin, you pull that out and you push into that hole there and that hole there, and it pushes it all out. So it's quite a good little gadget. As I said, the thermometer is pretty good. Just give you a pretty good reading. Yeah, pretty good setup there. We've got the water, got the little stove, and we've got the flint and steels, which are going to do a bit of fire lighting in a bit. Wind up torch, that's just for later on when it gets dark, just to have a look around. Got the essential bit, got the beers and stuff in there, most essential. And then we've got the fire pit, which we've put a few bits in there ready to start. First stage kindling there. I'm going to gather a bit more in a bit. And then in there we've got all the wood that we need to keep us going until bedtime. We'll have a little fire tonight. Tomorrow morning we'll do another fire, get the bacon cooking, and leftovers, like whatever sausages are left over and that, get them on. And then we'll probably do a bit of a walk around tomorrow and then pack away. So this is Proctor's Park, which is sort of in between Loughborough and well, it's actually situated in Barrow. One part is, the other part is sort of connecting to Quorn, which Quorn is that way, and then you've got the River Soar in between. The River Soar does actually branch off at 2 points because the river is over that way as well. So there is 1 or 2 people here. There's the people over there and there, but most of this is just like wild camping. I mean, if you go into here, into this section here, we're only a few steps away from proper wild camping. I mean, you could set your tent up here, or you could build a shelter here. I mean, this is perfect because the arch is already built for you, so you just got to get branches and build your lean-to shelter. Or if you want a hammock, you could put your hammock across there as well. So it's quite perfect. I mean, if you clear this area, you can have a tent there. Over there, we're going to be using as the toilet because we're a long way off from any toilets and facilities. So we're going to use this area as the toilet. We're going to dig a hole here and then use it and then cover it over when we're finished. I mean, you could actually, in between those 2 trunks there, you could build a lean-to shelter there, here and that side as well. So use that arch there as the ridge. It's quite easy. I mean, this is quite perfect. You could have a little tent here as well, although there's a root stump across there. You might have to fetch that out first to do that. But yeah, I mean, this is perfect for wild camping in here. I mean, wild camping doesn't have to be in the middle of nowhere, hundreds and hundreds of miles away, as long as it's pretty much wild. I mean, this is wild as it's going to get. And if you pick this location and put it somewhere else, it's perfect. Someone's dumped a charcoal there, but yeah, it's pretty good. And there's a lot of slowberries around here as well, so you could make the juice out of the sloes, and if you've got some gin, add it to that. Like I say, this area here is perfect for a lean-to shelter. Absolutely perfect. You could even have a tent in this area. So we're just through here is where we set up. We chose this area because it's completely flat and we've got the perfect shelter there. It's the highest we can get it because I haven't really got anything really high to lift that up any higher. Same with that area. I would like to lift that up a bit further, but not going to make do really. Like I said, it's on a sort of slant to allow the rain to fall off that way. I mean, ideally this needs to be raised up a bit more this end, but I can't really do it because I haven't got no to stand on. But it's fine. It's fine because if it rains, we just move everything, move the table back, put the chairs underneath here, and that'll be fine. Absolutely perfect sheltered area. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So we'll see how the night goes later on. Right, so what we do, we line the bottom up. So you get yourself your first stage kindling, which is probably about this sort of size. This sort of size to start off with. Okay, you want a good handful of these. Okay, a good handful. Yeah. Right, so.
What about these?
So no, that's you. That's not like that.
Oh, I can't do it.
I do it in a minute. Right, there. Look. So you put it crossways. Right, put it crossways like that. So all the way around, and it's about this high, yeah. Then you put your tinder in the bottom there, look, which is little tiny bits of cotton wool or a little bit of paper or something. Right, you light that in there, right, and then you start feeding it with your first stage over the top, and then when that gets lit, then you start introducing your next stage. Okay, right. You start off small. And then you work big.
Oh God.
That's it. Set the flame. Oh. That's it. Get it over. Right.
You don't have fire.
Get your sticks on. You're not holding it over. You just hold it there, just to let it catch. Let it catch. Don't keep blowing it. You introduce a bit slowly. These bits of shavings as well. Put these bits of shavings on. All these bits of shavings. Listen, like that. That's it. You've got to give this area here a chance for it to light. Introduce it. Just put all these bits of shavings on. Wood shavings are the best because it's dry and it catches. You move some of these bits over a little bit. You see the gaps in between the wood? That's what you need. And then you can start just slowly get that bit there. And these bits of twigs around there as well. Get all them bits. There you go. And then you just lay it across. Lay it across like that, look. Right? You're not smothering it, you're just laying it across like that, like piling it up. So the air gets in between. You have to be patient. You gotta let it take. If you rush it, it will just go out. And you just get all these bits here. Look, like that. Look. You see how I'm doing it like that. Look. You're building it up to the centre, up like that. Not just slap it straight down. Because when you put that on the top, it's going to squash it down and trap the air. Right. So you can start introducing these bits now, bit by bit, all the way around. You still use these shavings as well. Listen, that won't go out now. You've caught it. And in this stage, you can put any twig on really at this stage because it's no.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine. Right.
So you could move it.
When it's well established, get that grill on using those two little handles there, right, and rest it on, and then let that grill burn all that pre-cooked stuff on that's on there. Right, over this side a bit more.
Thing is, don't have any fire gloves.
Right, you don't need fire glove. You just position it. Just go like that on the end, on the end of the wood. Go round and place it on. Right, move the bag out of the way. Anything that's flammable, move out of the way now. That's it. Now you've got to slowly feed it now. That's enough for now.
Yep. Molly?
And then when that drops down a bit, put the grill on the top. And then when that grill gets hot, then you can start cooking. It should be about right then.
That's a brilliant fire, isn't it?
Who's all the pieces on the floor?
You cannot possibly, as long as you use dry materials and you start off correctly, you can't go wrong. A fire can be lit in any conditions, no matter how cold it is, how wet it is. It depends on how much dry materials you can start the fire with. It's your tinder that needs to be dry to start with. Failing that, use something, you know, use a bit of fuel or something just to get it going if necessary. So I've got boot polish in my bag, that acts as fuel. Just smear a bit on a cotton wool, and there you go. Beautiful. Perfect.
It's lovely and warm.
Now, as soon as that drops down a bit, enough to put this on, enough to put that grill on, that can go on once that drops a bit. Perfect.
We go like that. Oh, it's cold, don't you say?
Yeah. Right, what I'm about to do is put 3 bricks in here just to raise the grill up a bit because it's too close to the charcoals, to the wood. Otherwise everything will be burnt on the outside, not cooked in the inside. So just pack the wood up in the middle. So the griddle on the top is just resting on the 3 bricks. I like it further away from the fire. So it's cooking on the hot embers, not direct flame.
So we've got low little. Is that enough, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll see. I've got.
Right, so we've brought the burgers to the end of the fire because they're about done now. So they're not going to be overdone. And then we're just going to finish melting the cheese off on the top of them. As so. Looking good. As soon as that cheese melting, then we can put them on the buns. Right, let's sample it. Hey, not bad.
That was the iconic.
Not bad at all, Margaret. Don Don.
Margaret?
Here's Margaret.
It's a saying, and you heard that? And you've heard that? Not bad, Margaret. Not bad.
Oh. Sure it is. I bet. Oh, it's not bad. Badder.
Not bad at all.
Here's Margaret. Eh? It's on the bit.
Yeah.
It's on the bit.
It's nice, isn't it? It's what's it called? Foot pounder. You can get ones with cheese. Right already.
The tomato ketchup on that. Bit of cheese.
Oh my god, what the hell? What?
Oh, for God.
Can't keep them in.
Right, so burgers went down as a treat. We get them fried onions on now. Get them cooking. A little bit of just a little touch of butter. We're just going to caramelise them off, and then we'll get the sausages on. Right then, so
Mola's taking a shit.
burgers are finished, so we've just got the sausages on there and 3 chicken drumsticks. So they'll be ready soon. Very nice.
Love how she sneaked in
There you go, hot dog and chicken drumstick. Perfect.
Oh, that can. Oh, get out. Oh, that can go back in the fridge in a minute. You know, babe. Babe, it's for you.
That's why I said you shouldn't leave all the napkins in the fire.
What's the cooking this? taste the Lincolnshire.
Perfect.
Ooh,
Shit.
what?
So on.
Perfect.
That's it, I know.
Hey.
What?
Not bad.
Oh.
Food.
Yeah.
What like?
Finger licking good.
I took your inspiration on it though.
And the mutt finishes off the chicken bones, what's left of it. She makes a good work of them. She loves the chicken bones, especially the knuckle bits on the end that we leave. They're nice, aren't they, Marla, eh? Nice. Barbecued chicken legs. Truly scrumptious.
Do you want to see us cook a small?
Oh, small time.
I've done mine perfect.
How did you do yours?
Yeah, just hold it above the embers. Turn it round
Move
in
up.
your fingers. You've got to keep
Keep 'em
turning it
over.
round so it toasts evenly. You don't want to burn it, you need to toast it so it goes like a golden brown. So it's sort of floppy.
Makes about that.
The bricks are a good idea as well because they hold the heat in.
Yeah.
Especially with the hollows in it, the 3 hollow holes.
Do you think that's it?
No, to keep turning it. It's got to be like a golden brown. You can hold it closer.
I'll try.
Just above the glowing embers, that's all you need.
These.
Yeah, that's it. And keep turning it so it toasts evenly. That's it. Go in, look.
You didn't tell I should have been there hours cooking over that brick. Marlo.
Is that alright? Reckon that's it?
Yeah, you should have brought your biscuits closer, really.
That's right.
And then chocolate side down, or chocolate side up on one
That
side,
one,
chocolate
that
side
one.
down. Yeah. That's it. Get it in there. That's it. And then
Oh, sorry.
and then
I'm in the camera shot.
and then squash it down. That's it. Pull the stick out. And that's it.
Oh
Ugh.
God.
This is how I'll do my one.
Oof, I hate s'mores. I don't mind the chocolate biscuits on its own.
This is how I'll do mine.
Oof.
If this is a competition, this is how I'll do mine.
I've seen some kids, right, they leave it in there and they pull it out and say, oh, it's got an ash stuck to it, don't want it now. After you've told them just to keep it just above the embers. And then they take it down, it's completely black. And say, it's all black, I don't want it now. And I thought, oh, that's too wasted. The thing is, you sit there supervising them and they're doing exactly opposite what you tell them to do.
Kids for you.
Well, some people like them black.
Did you get 2 biscuits?
When it's black, it proves it's cooked.
I placed my cookies
Marla's
there.
enjoyed her bone.
What's that saying? If it's black, it's...
Once you go black, you never go back.
Not that one.
Can't remember though.
No, I can't remember either. You know that wood pigeon in the background? Oh, we have got a kid over here then.
I've only just came. And that's what I call perfect. That.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, good morning, everybody. Well, day 2. How do we sleep? Well, what a nightmare that was last night. First of all, the tent is not a 2-man tent. I don't recommend anybody to buy that sort of tent for 2 people. First of all, you can't stretch out lengthways because the tent's just not long enough. You can't touch the sides because it's full of condensation, so everything got wet. It's totally uncomfortable. I just had one of them roll mats, but when I've threaded the sleeping bag underneath me, I was quite comfortable. Being warm, temperature wise, was not the issue. I'm always warm, self-generating heat, but that tent for 2 people is just so uncomfortable. It's just not a 2-man tent. There's just no way you're gonna fit on that. Just reverse the camera. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it anyway. Turn around a bit more. There's no way on earth that is a 2-man tent. It says 2 on the tent, but 2-man. There's just no way. Not unless you're a chicken nugget, or you're a dwarf, or an Ewok. That's the only way you're going to fit 2 in there. Yep, you'll definitely fit 2 Ewoks in that tent. Probably Low Grey and Wicket. Or, like I said, 2 little dwarfs. Yeah, that's it. So, a bad night really. And that, I mean, we're seasoned campers, but there's a limit to what you can sleep in and that. So, it was just really bad. Well, first things first, this morning, I think we'll just have a little breakfast and then we're really going to pack up because there's not really much more we can do really. The young man, he's done himself a sausage cob. Oh, not this time in the morning. I mean, it's literally, what time is it? Let's have a look. It's 5:56 in the morning. There's no way I'm going to eat that time in the morning. I've got a croissant here, so I might just have that and then probably pack up. Yeah, so yesterday was a good day. We did some firelighting, put the tents up, put the tarp up. That gives them a bit of experience. Then we got the fire going in the evening time, had a few drinks and that. Quite nice, really good. So I don't think there's much more. I think we'll close this video. I think just bear in mind when you get those tents, just make sure that you lie down in them first before you buy it, because that is just no way a 2-man tent. In the end, I just had to just give up that tent and come sleep in the car. I was much more comfortable. Tilted the seat back, brought the duvet in with me, and I got down for a little bit of a kip. So the mutz is actually sleeping on my lap. She's been there ages, bless her. So I'm going to wrap this video up. So hope you enjoyed that anyway. It was just one night really. One night overnighter, a bit of bushcraft and that. There was a couple of things I wanted to slip in there, but didn't really bother. We'll probably do that next time. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and click that little notification bell. It helps us immensely. The amount of people that watch our videos that don't click like and don't share it, and if you're new to subscribing as well, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It helps us build. You've got nothing to lose. It's totally free to do so, and you get an update on latest uploads. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed that. It didn't go quite as well as we planned, but yesterday was the best, and last night was the best, apart from bedtime. That was a bit but you win some, you lose some. So until then, bye now.